んにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. よいしょ。ステファンさん、タヌさん、ブライアンさん、こんにちは。Can you guys hear my voice? Is it working? マイク。カエルさん、手島さん、こんにちは。ジェシムさん、こんにちは。Can you guys hear my voice? Is it working? よいしょ。こんにちは。前髪失敗した。Working? Okay, thank you. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. I've been trying to learn more kanji. I have maybe 10 and which one have you learned so far? Are you enjoying learning kanji? You know, I hated learning kanji when I was little. 今日本当にちょっと潰したい。失敗した。そう、ジェシムさん。I watched the video that you sent me yesterday. I watched a little. They mostly speak English. I'm not really sure which part I should pick up. 前髪本当に下手くそ今日。The link works? Yes, it does. 例えば What it's hard for me and for me to type but salary さんでも母、父ね、水買います見ますPlay は何だろう Talk 話します Talk or speak 話します Play 漢字 Play? Oh, which one? Basic 漢字 Play なんだろう待ってサラレイさんね月火水木金土日マンデーチューズデイWednesday or it's also water Monday or moon or month 間違えたBasic 漢字 I'm sorry 月火水木金土日So this is Monday or moon or month And this is Tuesday or fire. And this is Wednesday or water. And this is Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Thursday or tree or wood. And this is Friday or money or gold. This is Saturday or solid. And this is Sunday or just sun or a day. 遊ぶ? Oh, did you 遊ぶ? I mean, it's pretty higher. Others are very basic ones, but 遊ぶ? 遊びます is pretty higher. 土。solid. ごめん。What is solid? Solid. ありがとう、あゆさん。What is solid? Solid. 固形か。ありがとう、あゆさん。which one? 父、母、兄、姉。need more space. 父、母、兄、姉、弟、妹、father、mother、older brother、elderly. Oh, how do you say that? Sister, younger brother, younger sister. Shiai? It's a game of any sports or 試合. It's a game, like not a video games. Game of any sport, like soccer, baseball, basketball, volleyball, tennis, or something like that. Okay. あとなんだ。買います。To buy something. To buy. And if you memorize kanji for buy, you can memorize this one to sell. Elder is generally restricted to family members. Older can be used for people, animals. なるほど。So elder brother is better to say? Or could it be both? Duolingo. ありがとう、あゆさん。If you're looking for a book for learning kanji, I have some recommendation. Or I had many English speakers learn kanji with Wanikani, the web apps. Web app. どれ？あ、これ。My favorite textbooks are here. But Duolingo keeps telling me 2つ is for 2 or something if I'm buying food. 2つ is 2. 4つ 4 is 4つ。2つ is 2. Like, can I have 2 coffee? コーヒー2つお願いします。Can I have 2 coffee? 2 cups of coffee. 2 hamburgers. 2 french fries. 2つください。4 is 4つ。あ、これか。これ。Here you can learn how to count something. Kana? Is it kanji for N5? 試合 I believe that is for N4. I'm not really sure. Oh yes, it seems that is for N4. 試す。試す。試します。To test or try something. I'm also trying to message people on HelloTalk now by using code to type Romaji and identify the kanji. Well, that's great. 試します。試合 and also chicken. Game of sport. Test or exam. Chicken. More like exam. Chicken. レイドさんこんにちは。I called a friend in Hokkaido last week. Oh, I hope next time I'll be able to say at least a little more to her next time. Thanks to you, teaching. I hope you can have a conversation with your friend in Japanese. So hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. So, これThis is the video that Jessim-san shared me. 音 Can you guys hear the sound of this? これか。これか。Does the sequence of the strokes really matter when writing, or just so long as it makes the kanji is understood? Sequence. What does sequence mean? Sequence. Like order of the strokes. It'll be much better to write them down following the orders of the strokes, to write them down more beautiful or more understandable, more readable to others. You can write them down even you don't really follow the orders of strokes, but it will much easier to write them down more understandably. You know, my phone is gonna die. なんで It's time for buying a new one. I have to get a new one. Oh, これだから適当にあちこち行くんだって。どこ行くかもわからない。なるほど。Oh, so which part would you like me to explain? Like what they are saying in Japanese? Every phrases? Which part would you like me to explain, JSM-san? You know, I sometimes can't really catch what they are saying, even in Japanese, because of the sound of French. I realized that in this part they are mostly talking. Yes, they are talking in English mostly, and they. I mean, the editor put the French sound. So I can't really catch what they are saying in Japanese. It seems pretty old. ともさんこんにちは。In the beginning, there's a man who sells things and I don't understand what he's saying. In the beginning of this video, ここ字幕。あ、英語できないのか。22 years ago, Oh, you cannot hear the sound of this. 本当？なんで？本当？ブラウザ。あ、なんでだろう。あ、間違えた。ブラウザ。これか？あ、これだ。あ、これだ。これだね。なぜ私が入力すると 3×4 の映画でやるのとは違うのですか？ WA はと入力すると 3×4 の映画でやるのとは違う。あ、what do you mean? カエルさん。What do you mean? I'm sorry, I haven't really understood what you mean. I mean, I understand what every words, but I'm not really sure what you mean. はあ、すみません、カエルさん。Also, which part of this video?
Parce que si vous parlez pas anglais, de toute façon vous comprendrez pas. Oui, j'ai bien compris. Ici, c'est fini.
Oh, someone's selling. Did you say someone's selling something? Which one? Which part? Few minutes after. Sorry, I have to type it to different keyboards. This part? あ、シャリフさんこんにちは。 have to type it two different keyboard. Which one? Two different keyboards? 3×4 のわかった。これか。ちょっと待って。Hi guys, I'm これ We usually use this keyboard. We usually use this one for smartphone, and we usually use this one for laptop. What? WA? OK. Just a moment, please. So this is ha. It is. It's always. You always have to type ha when you wanna type this character. But type It is sometimes pronounced as wa. When it is used as a particle. Watashi wa Omochi desu. I am Omochi. When used as a part of a word, noun, adjective, or verb, third one is always pronounced as wa and typed as wa. Make sense? 3 minutes, okay. GPT gave me half over in a sentence. Half over. So when you wanna type this hiragana, you always type as H and A. But it is pronounced as ha and sometimes wa. When it is used as a particle, it is pronounced as wa. I am a Japanese. I'm from Japan. I am a Japanese. 私は日本人です。私は日本人です。私は日本人です。I am おもち。私はおもちです。カエルさん is American person. カエルさんはアメリカ人です。カエルさん is American. カエルさん is an American person. カエルさんはアメリカ人です。The United States is large, big. 大きいです。アメリカは大きいです。They're written as ha but pronounced as wa. タヌさんこんにちは。And when it is used as a part of a word such as 箸 chopsticks 箸 bridge 箸は話します to speak to talk 話します It's written as は and pronounced as はそうこれね3分これ
Sonore. C'est comme s'il y a des radios partout, à fond.
Wanna change the subtitle to
みたいなことがエンタメ界で起こったって一般の方々で安定収入を得ながら
Sonore.
Wanna change that to English OK
C'est comme s'il y a des radios partout, à fond, pour vendre des produits. Hello.
498円
C'est bruyant, hein. Là, vous parlez anglais? Bon, dommage. Il y a beau... Alors je vais parler en français parce que si vous parlez pas anglais, de toute façon vous comprendrez pas. Oui, j'ai bien compris.
必説何言ってるか全然わかんない I think he doesn't understand anything He says that 何言ってるか全然わかんない I understand nothing of what you are saying It seems they can't have any conversation キヨさんこんにちは If I change it to like textbook Japanese 何を言っているのか全然わかりませんわからないですわかりません I don't understand anything of what you are saying something like that I was asked to explain what is happening on this video. A Frenchman visited Japan, Tokyo, and he went around Tokyo. He talked with people in Tokyo.
Ici, au Japon, c'est incroyable, c'est la publicité audio. Comme ça.
難しいね意思の疎通ができないよ
Il n'y a pas de communication.
He doesn't understand anything. He says 難しいね。意思の疎通ができないよ。They are not talking! 難しいね。It's hard. Difficult. 意思の疎通ができない。意思の疎通。意思の疎通。Just communicate. We can't communicate. Or we can't understand. What we're talking. Each other like that. They are not having any conversation. Ah, my phone's gonna die. So the both of them are saying the same thing. Ah, okay. You know, if he speaks English, he could understand. But learning French is not common in Japan, so...
Question possible, hein. C'est pas possible.
全然わかんねえわ。
Bon, au revoir, merci.
さあ、ありがとう。
He says just 全然わかんない。I want to be able to go there and talk with locals. I know my American manners will have to be in line with the culture there to be accepted at least. I'd just like to make friends. 2人 OK 30分
お疲れ、佐々木。
あ、武田さんお疲れ様です。
Dans la cuisine, ça va être plus simple. Coucou. Je vais montrer, c'est plus facile. Hein? Je vais prendre...
They said that's 英語 English. It seems they don't understand English either. And neither.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Un peu de tout. Ce que vous voulez. Je peux pas dire mieux. Oui, curry par exemple. Oui. Ça c'est quoi ça? Vous êtes chaud, hein? Ah oui, c'est chaud. Oui, curry, c'est bien. Ça c'est bien, curry. Curry? Ah mais je sais pas lire ça. Je sais pas lire ça.
She says 読めない You cannot read 読めない
日本へ来るには日本語を習わないと、
Ah bon?
日本へ来るには日本語習わないと You must learn Japanese if you wanna visit Japan. She says that. 日本へ来るなら日本語を習わないと。ダメですよ。 explaining what happening. French YouTubers video. 日本語を習わないと。She didn't say ダメですよ。She just stopped saying. She didn't finish the sentence. She says that you have to learn Japanese before visiting. Because the Frenchman doesn't understand anything. He doesn't know any greeting phrases. That's why. He met a head chef who works at a French shop. Oh! It seems he visited countryside, not... Oh, it's Tokyo. Is it Tokyo? Maybe it's not for foreign visitors and it's over 20 years ago. So almost nobody speaks English, even English.
I don't know だもん。
C'est bon, du curry, d'accord? Curry. Eh ben, dis donc. Obrigado. Arigato. Bon, là, je suis à peu près à la moitié.
I think it sounds like she was meaning he probably should know some which like makes sense. It seems she's not really kind though. But you know, I guess she meant that she thinks that visitors have to understand at least basic characters or basic phrases, basic greetings if they wanna visit Japan or something like that. Maybe 37分45秒。
Bonjour. Hello.
Hein?
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Oui, c'est vrai. Je sais bien que ça c'est bonsoir, mais bon.
どっから来た
Français.
どっから来た Where you from?
French. どこの国
It seems they don't understand even the word French. I guess. He travels all around the world seeking learn. I'm not really sure though. I mean, they felt a little uncomfortable because he just kept speaking French, not even English. That's why, I guess. Maybe they could understand basic English. But you know, we don't learn any French words in Japan. We learn English in Japanese schools, but we don't learn any French phrases. That's the reason, I guess. I'm not really sure though.
Je comprends rien. Yo. Ça, vous coupez? C'est les vendanges? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Ah. Arigato. Merci. Arigato.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Waouh.
So he said that どこから来たの？どこの国？ Where you from? Or like, from where did you come? Or something like that. From where did you come here? Or something like that. If I translate it directly. And どこの国 means which country? Country. That's the meaning. Generally, he talks English, but people don't even understand English. He talks in French. It's because his French accent, I guess. Japanese people don't usually have the chance to speak English, especially this generation. It's over 20 years, right? It's over 20 years ago. So it seems they are over 60 years old or something. So they are now maybe 80, 90 years old. I guess they don't have even English class when they are little, when they are in a school. They experienced even the end of World War. They fought. Fought? Oh, what is the past tense of fight? They against to other countries. So they understand basic English phrases and words, but they are not get used to listening to French accent. You find people to talk about and when even I mean, just I'm guessing. I'm not sure. So, makes sense to you? Let's move to the next topic. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing, Jessim-san. Maybe it's because of history, I guess. I'm not really sure. So hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. Can you explain how you approach someone and be able to become friends in Japan? Or just manners that will get you accepted? Hmm. なんだろう。Can you to be a friend? なんだろう。I don't think there is a big difference between the US and Japan. I'm not sure about other countries though. なんだろう。Like it's basic one. Not talk about any private things. Like any kind of there are some really touching part for those who are interested. I recommend you to any kind of broad topic. It's okay if you don't think. なんだろう。Like, do not ask their age, do not ask their salary, how much money they get for a month or for a year, or if they have a baby child, or if they married. Something like that. Just same as other countries, I think. And they'll be happy if you know some basic Japanese phrases or greeting phrases. Even you can't communicate with people in Japanese. If you are single. ジャスティンさん、こんにちは。おはようございます。おはよう、こんにちは。こんにちは。おはよう。Like, how quiet should I be if I meet them? Or if it's out of board, is it still... my phone died. I'm sorry. Bye bye. It seems my phone doesn't really want to work for today. I don't know why. Maybe it's time for buying a new camera for the streams. It's out of bar. Is it still quite pretty? You don't really have to be quiet, I think. I mean, when you're on the train, you will have to be a little quietly. If you need to speak quietly. But at a bar, you don't have to. Ah, I believe that people don't usually touch their body. We don't even shake our hands. We do, but not usual. And we never hug with people. I mean, almost never. We hug with close friends or boyfriend or girlfriend. We don't hug with a business partner. Some people said Americans are too loud out in public. In orals. Sometimes I think so. ウェイルさん、こんにちは。久しぶり。Buena say greeting. I didn't have any physical touch while I was in Japan. I think so. So, we don't usually hug with friends. Even friends. Or we don't shake hands. When we wanna say goodbye, when we are sure that we cannot meet for a while, for a year or something, we may hug with friends. Or when people get contract, like in business situation, when they contract something, then they may shake their hands. We don't really touch their body, other people's body. That's one if the reason that I like them. You like it? Soれかな? I cannot even charge my phone. It died. My secondary phone died, maybe. I have to get a new camera. In French culture, you have kiss people. So we never do that. Never. We never do that. Cable is working. Just my phone is too old. I mean, my secondary phone is too old. It's iPhone 10. After my Jamaica trip, I would love to go to Japan. Is there a need for farmers in Japan? My friend and I said we should move there and start. I heard that the farmers in Japan are getting decreased in recent few years, or maybe 10-20 years. It's decreasing. Manners. 何があるかな。Manners in Japan. You know, if you wanna get a job in Japan, there's so many manners that you should follow. But if you wanna be a friend of them, it's not really strict, I think. Just don't ask their salary, age, or if they have baby, if they have child, if they married, or something like that. You can ask them if they have a girlfriend or boyfriend after you get closer. Not in the first meeting. Same in the state. I grow my own food in my backyard, but I think I'd like to be helpful if we ever move there, but I have. I understand. Yeah, so it's same as other countries, right? It's not only in Japan. What they do for work? Yes, you can ask that. What do you do for living? お仕事は? And if they started talking about their family, you can ask about that. If they started talking about their husband, wife, or children, you can start talking about that. You can ask about that. Like how they met each other before the marriage, or how many children they have, how old their children are. But you can not ask, will you have a new baby or something? I think you can ask how many children they have after they started talking about their children. But you shouldn't really ask when they will have a next baby or something. So it's not only Japan, right? It's not Japanese culture. I also think they are kind of very indirect about things, so I get worried. I won't really know if I'm crossing a line or anything. I don't think you're that kind of person. You know, you asking that to me here, so you're not that kind of person, I think. You know what I mean? People who are not really liked by Japanese person, foreign people who can't make good friends in Japan, don't really try to understand Japanese culture, custom, or something. So, Kyle-san, you're not, I think. You don't really have to worry about that. I just worry I won't have that sense that people have there about being able to read the room. It seems you you don't have to worry about that. Speaking of working in Japan, is working in an animation and manga comic job is better than English teaching, or English teaching is the only way for in Japan? Is working in an anime. What do you mean better? Salary? Or what do you mean better? What do you mean when you say better? If you wanna talking about salary, I'm not really sure. And if you wanna know like which one is easier to be to foreigner, English teaching, English teacher is much easier, I guess. You know, if you wanna be an animator, if you wanna do something related to anime, Japanese anime or manga, you definitely have to understand Japanese and Japanese culture to sell them, because it means you will make anything Japanese people want to buy it. You know what I mean? You definitely have to understand Japanese culture and Japanese expressions, many expressions, to sell them. You cannot make anything, any good products, if you don't understand culture and language. So it's much higher. People will, a company will how can I say that? They will ask you higher level. English teacher doesn't have to really understand Japanese language and culture. The most important thing is that you can speak English fluently, or your pronunciation is like a native speaker. You know, if you wanna be an animator or someone who work for anime, manga, you need not only sense of creation, not only a sense of as a creator, but also sense of selling something, manage something, a business, a Japanese culture and language. Because, you know, Japanese people understand, Japanese native speakers understand Japanese culture and language much better than you, for sure. Because they are native speaker. They grew up with Japanese culture. So you have to be higher than them. How can I say that? You have to get better skills or knowledge or experience than native speakers to get a job. Watching this documentary made me feel closer to Japanese culture, so I don't think I'll be behaving badly if I went. Besides Tokyo and Kyoto, what places would you suggest has great food and scenery? If you prefer like modern Japanese, something modern culture, Tokyo is better. And if you wanna feel like traditional Japanese things, Japanese traditional scenery. How can I say that? なんだtemples, shrines, or something like that. Kyoto is much better. You can eat delicious foods in every cities, everywhere. I was just comparing it. No jobs are perfect. But lots of people always say on the internet that being a teacher has horror stories behind it. I mean, if you wanna get a job before improving your Japanese skills, being an English teacher is much easier. If you wanna join a Japanese company, you definitely have to get N2 or even N1 of JLPT. And they usually take over 3 years. English speakers usually spend over 3 years to pass N2. That's much harder. Cause, there are so many people who can speak English fluently. I mean, mostly Japanese people don't speak English. But there's so many people who speaks Japanese very well, fluently, so they understand they speak both Japanese and English fluently. So if you wanna get a job in Japan, you have to get over these kind of native Japanese speakers. I've heard that animators in jobs be having a hard time surviving in their jobs creating project. Me, I'm mostly a YouTube animator here. Creating animation since 4 years. 難しいね。I haven't taught any Japanese today. It's not a Japanese class for today. So, do you guys have any other questions about Japanese language or culture? My phone died, so I'll be back tomorrow. Next question will be the last one for today. I was trying to correct the viewers' writing, but I will do that tomorrow. The questions? I would ask stuff, but I'm sure not done with the video. You can ask me anytime. So, 今日は火曜日? It's Tuesday today, so I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, in Japan. It's 1:30 p.m. in Japan time. I'll be back to 12 p.m. in Japan time. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. in Japan time. Thank you so much. I will get some questions thought up while I'm... okay. I'll be waiting for you. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Thank you so much. また明日 See you tomorrow. Bye bye.